Hey, lone work life warriors. I hope you're doing well. I am Ebony Davenport and I teach stress management. I show people how to utilize fund management solutions to decrease stress, to counter burnout, so that we're happier, healthier, and well balanced. I use over 75 tips, tools, tricks, and techniques to manage stress. But today we are going to do a section I like to call Workplace Woes. So I am going to read um, a story from Reddit and we are going to discuss it. Okay. So the story says, I know I'm not worth my pay rate, what pay raise just was. How do I deal with the imposter syndrome? I've been a contractor to a company for a few years. However, I'm finally being onboarded. Congratulations, OP. And the offer was a total shock compared to what I was making before. I am being given no extra responsibilities from what was described to me. They're paying me 30,000 extra to do the same exact thing I'm doing now. How do I work each day from here without thinking that I won't get fired? Okay. So several points. Let's talk about this from the employee side first, and then I'll talk about it from the employer side. Because I work with both businesses and individuals to create win-win situations to reform the workplace so that it's more engaging, productive, and decrease high turnover rates. So, with that being said, let's start with maybe the work that you've been doing this entire time was valued at that price, right? That's how much it costs. But as a contractor, maybe they were able to pay you differently. So think about it this way. Maybe you were always supposed to make this amount, but as a contractor, they wanted to see what type of work you would do, what type of employee you would be, how you would show up, what type of value you would add in the workplace. And for a few years, you did the job, you excelled, and now they are ready to pay you for what you're worth, for the work that you have already put in. So that's part one. Two, if you can't get around thinking about it like that, like, oh, that's how much I should have been making from the beginning because I work very hard, I do the job well, I should have been paid from the beginning. And so, yes, of course, this is mine. I deserved it. I work hard for it. I invested in my life, in my professional career, and it is something that I deserve. If you cannot fix your mind to accept that, then the next step is reverse engineering. So if they're paying you this amount of money, what type of work do you think would be worth that type of money? So, for instance, if you're saying you're not doing any extra responsibilities, you're not doing anything more, and they're giving you $30,000 extra, what extra work could you do within the organization to contribute to the organization to, I guess, cover the cost of what you feel like is too much? Right. So if just because they are not giving you any extra responsibilities don't mean that you can't pick up some, that you can't figure out how to make yourself feel comfortable with the extra $30,000. Maybe that means coming early, staying late, doing more, helping more people, trying to create innovative product or solution or service, trying to improve the product. Maybe you can do more to feel like you earned the extra $30,000. So that could work as well. Come to work, show up, show out, do more than is expected, do more than the roll call for. And then on one end, you'll feel like you're earning your keep. And on the other end, what you're doing is creating other opportunities within the company for people to see what type of work you're doing and go, oh, we paid him this amount to do this particular work, and he showed up and is doing way more than we ever expected him to do, right? Which works for you in the future when it comes for promotion. It works for your reviews. It works to build the work culture, the work environment. So this is an opportunity, OP. It is an opportunity for you to figure out what you can do or what you can contribute to the company, the employees around you, the environment, the culture, to feel like you earned your extra $30,000. But I want to tell you that, listen, we are all priceless. So we are worth unlimited. I know that's hard to believe, but you only cap yourself, right? The sky's the limit, and it's the limitations you put on yourself. So you are worth even more money than you're making now, right? So if it takes 4 or 5 years or whatever, however amount of time it takes for you to get comfortable with making this amount of money, if you need to learn more, you could also spend your time learning more, developing yourself both professionally and personally. So therefore you feel more entitled, or not entitled is a bad word, but you feel more comfortable with receiving the abundance that you are, right? Because you are an abundant being, even if you think that, or think in scarcity, you still are an abundant human being, right? So what do you think a person that makes your type of money, what type of character should they have? What type of personality should they have? What type of work ethic should they have? How should they invest in themselves? You see that and become that. If you think right now you are not those things, which I believe you are, but if you think you're not those things, then work at every single day, learning, developing, and being a person who is worthy of that. It will work in your present moment because it will help with you being comfortable about the position that you're in. It will get rid of a lot of the stress behind thinking about when you're going to get fired. And then you're growing into your role, and in the future, your present moment is making it so your company or your employer sees you differently. They know what you're capable of. You're developing your skills, and you're really setting yourself up for the future. So again, OP, I don't believe that you're not worth it. I don't believe that you're having the imposter syndrome. Well, you could be having the syndrome, but I don't believe that you are an imposter. Companies do not just offer extra money. You know that they try to keep as much money as they possibly can. So now we're moving to the employer side. They try to keep as much money as they possibly can. And if they gave you the extra $30,000, is because you are making them that and more, right? That is a small fraction of what you are doing for the company. So they see so much in you, they are investing in you. And what you can do to show them that you are grateful for the investment is to show up and show up. Show up and show out. Do the work, learn, grow, develop, improve the work culture, show up, be a beacon of light and hope and leadership for other people. And you will begin to see yourself in the way that you actually are, and not from all of the insecurities or um, opinions or perspectives of people who instilled in you that you're not worthy of an extra $30,000. I believe you are abundant and you are more than worthy. And what do you have to do, OP, to feel that about yourself? Because it doesn't matter if everybody around you feels it or some people feel it. If you don't feel it, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if the company is investing in you and believes in you if you don't, right? So this is an opportunity, OP, and I really believe that you can make the best out of it, and you could really show up and show out and make a difference um, in this company. So please share with me, what are your thoughts? I would love to hear what you think about this topic. OP, I would love for you to share with me what your thoughts are, but you are worth it. You are more than worth it. And the company is lucky to have you. You should wake up thinking that and do your part to make sure that you are a valuable part of the team. So you should not worry about being fired. Show up, give value, and you are more than good. So share with me in the comments, what do you think about this? It is so interesting to see that people are not of abundant mind, but it's of scarcity. You are abundant being. You deserve this and more. So go out there and be your best self. Invest in yourself so that you know when things come to you, you are worthy of it, and you deserve it. So thank you so much, Work Life Warriors. Please share with me in the chat what your thoughts are about this story, and if you experienced something similar to this, and how'd you handle it. Have a great day, Work Life Warriors.